Much for being here. I am tired. Appreciate everybody joining. Appreciate all the support. We're gonna get to talking and chatting. Let me know if you have any questions. My hair is very much needing to get redone. Appreciate everybody coming through. Let me know if you have any questions. We're gonna get to talking and chatting. Um, okay, friends. Thank you for being here. It is a long day, but we're all good. Um, Hello, friends. Thank you so much. My notifications doesn't come on anymore, so I'm not sure why I don't get them, but I appreciate you coming through. We're gonna get to chatting very soon. I know some of you are gonna come in, so I appreciate all the support. Let me know if you have questions. We're gonna get going in just a little bit. I'm gonna be on a little faster pace today because I gotta get off early to go pick up my little guy. So we're gonna go like a true 90 minutes and then we're gonna head out. So let me know if you're still here. If you are coming in, make sure you like the live, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you have any questions, friends. In the meantime, um, I tell people to make sure that they are engaging fully. We have 785 subscribers. So I'm really excited about the growth that's happened. I was not live, gosh, from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I did not go live on YouTube. So that was like 4 days of not engaging, not going live that I missed out on. So I'm kind of bummed about that. But we're going to make it up on this end. I've been going live pretty regularly, consistently. I'm trying my best to make sure that I am showing up in both places and connecting with all of you. So let me know if you have any questions as we talk about all things going live. Let me know if you have any questions as well. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new to my live, go ahead and put new in the chat. Say, hey, Dr. Lisa, I'm here. I'm here, Dr. Lisa. And this is my 4 p.m. live. So we're going to talk a little bit more about Live Fest because I am a creator network on TikTok. So Live Fest is right around the corner. And so a lot of people will be really actively engaging in that particular um, game. Okay, so we want to make sure we're actively supporting. How you doing? How you doing? You said a job. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, hello. Thank you for commenting. Appreciate you, Miriam. Thank you so much for joining as well. I appreciate you as well. So this is my all my friends that are joining. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you have not liked the live, go ahead and like it. But also subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe so that you can get notifications of when I go live by clicking that bell or when I post content. So we want to make sure we're growing. We have 785 subscribers on this channel. So ideally in a perfect world, all of them are joining the live at some point and connecting, but it takes, one day at a time. So we'll see as people come back and support. We'll have days where there might be, who knows, 100 plus people in the room, 200, 300 plus people in the room. But first, we got to get there. And that's what this is about, consistency and engagement and just showing up. And so that's what I do. So let me know if there's any questions. I am a TikTok creator network agency. So I help with people going live. So we talk about live streaming. And so I'm going to give tips and strategies specifically for TikTok. So you'll see right here, I co-stream. And then we're going to talk very intentionally about how to build your community. And we're going to talk about the new gameplay TikTok where it has, thank you so much, friends. We're going to talk about the new ways that TikTok is going to have engagement happening, specifically when it comes to Live Fest. Okay, so that starts tomorrow. So a lot of discussion surrounding how do you go live, and then obviously you want to participate in Live Fest too. So let me know if you have any questions. Again, if you are new to my live, go ahead and like the live, comment hello, how you doing, and then subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. So I'm gonna get started because I know I have to get off a little early. I always kind of wait here first so I can do some engagement here, answer questions. We had a pretty lively conversation. Really quickly, rules of engagement. How you doing, friends? Rules of engagement is that you want to make sure you are 18 years and older. This chat is only for people who are 18 years and older. That's on TikTok and YouTube. You have to be 18 to go to live stream. So we talk about live streaming. The other thing is keep the chat professional. All questions relating to the professional topic on hand. How do I live stream? What does it mean to live stream? All the things that will help you grow in this particular medium. So come on in. Let me know if you have questions. Again, my name is Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency, TikTok Creator Network Agency. I co-stream on TikTok, and we're going to talk all things going live. Thank you so much. Seem like a good YouTuber. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So I've been doing this since April. You said I'm gonna subscribe. So thank you so much for that. I've been doing this since April. So to go live on YouTube, you have to have 50 subscribers. And so I go twice a day, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern. I'm in Florida. And so I show up twice a day and I help people go live. And so I've been doing this for the last 7 months or so. We're in our 7th month. And at my 10 o'clock, I typically have a moderator. Her name is Jess Michelle Crochets. And so she can help with understanding YouTube a little bit better when it comes to optimizing your profile and building your brand. So she talks about that in the chat with you all. And then obviously I'm talking about the live stream experience. So I do it where this becomes a playlist for people to go back and review, specifically for understanding TikTok a little bit better. It's more interactive. There's a big component. It's all about the engagement that's happening from the viewer experience as well as the live host experience. So I talk about how to properly engage, how to make sure that you are building your community as a live host, giving live hosting strategy and support, but also understanding how do you monetize, which is why the name is called Launch Your Income. So I want you guys to be intentional about building your community, but also building your different monetization streams. So hello, can you show us your, no, this is not that type of chat. We're talking all things live stream. So let me know if you have any questions about live streaming. Typically, like I said, we want to keep it professional. Ask questions surrounding how do you go live? What does it mean to go live? What does that look like? I'm totally fine with answering those questions, but ultimately, you're doing this to grow your community. Hello, friends who have said hello. And if you're new to my live, go ahead and click the like button because we want to make sure YouTube knows that we are engaging and interacting. That's YouTube's way of doing it, as well as commenting. That's great. You can share the live out as well. Or, and if you haven't done so already, go ahead and click the subscriber button so you can subscribe to the channel and then click that bell so you can go and so you can start receiving notifications of when I go live and post content. So that is what you should be doing. And then I'm going to go live on TikTok now. And we'll talk to our friends over there. They ask a lot of questions. TikTok is different. You can see all the different viewers and how their profile says. There's a lot of data that's given. Let's stay on topic, friends. Like I said, we gotta stay focused. I appreciate you guys having other interests, but that's not this live stream. Okay, so you gotta make sure you stay on topic. I'm very intentional about making sure I manage my chat as much as I can, and so I'm in 2 places at once. So appreciate it. All right, we're gonna go live on TikTok. And we're going to get to talking and chatting. I appreciate everybody here. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hello, friends. It is Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. We're going to talk about all things going live. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know where you're from. Put it in the chat. I'm here to help you go live. If you are nervous, afraid, shy, introverted, this is your time, your opportunity to start connecting and engaging. I appreciate you all joining the live. Hello, Flores. How are you, friend? Thank you so much for being here. Hopefully all is well for you. Hopefully you had a good, I know you were live earlier today, so hopefully it went well for you. Hey, you said I'm shy? I don't think so. You got 600 plants, okay? How you doing, E-Nurse? Appreciate your friend. Hey, Diana. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing? Leanne, you're coming in as well. You got 600 plants. You can't be shy. You got to talk to those plants, friend. Those plants need you. Hello, friends. Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody on the YT as well. Hey, come on in. Let's get to chatting. So this is going to be somewhat of a fast live because we're going to talk all things going live, but with Live Fest coming right around the corner. It'll be tomorrow. So we'll talk a little bit about that. I want you guys to make sure you are engaging in the gameplay here. You said I'm shy. I only have 600 plants to talk to you. I can't talk to people. why I had 600 plants. Huh? You said the plants are my family. Look at you, Diana, level 15. Love it, love it, love it. Hey, friend. I find that hard to believe. I know. If you could talk to plants, you could talk to anybody. I love it. Thank you so much for being here. You said exactly. All of you come on in. Let's get to talking to people, not plants. But no, you're awesome. You were on people are overrated. You were on hey Lee Ann, how are you, friend? You were on our new friend, um, Ashley. Ashley's live yesterday. At least I think I saw you come in as well. Thank you so much, Mrs. Treetop. Appreciate you coming on in. Thank you so much. Come on in, friends. Thank you so much for being here. You were on her live and helping giving some plant advice and information. That was so cool. I was like, look at Flora. She's like, look here, let me help you a little. Let me help you out with your house plants. Yeah, she's wonderful. She was sweet. Yeah, yeah. So I think she popped in earlier today. So she is new to the LYIA family. So I appreciate you guys. I am sharing out my live. I did not do that. Um, I am going to share it out for 1 second. I'm just going to do a quick little message and share it out for you all. Let me know if you have any questions. I share it out to the group chats and stuff. So she's popping in my she popped in your live this morning too. That's beautiful. That's what it's all about. We're supporting each other. Supporters supporting each other. Love it, love it, love it. So I'm coming here because I know I'm gonna have a hard stop. I actually have a hard stop at my 4 o'clock for today. I had it yesterday because of my hubby, today and possibly tomorrow. He actually had to go to Tampa to take care of some stuff for his parents. So he left work and went straight to Tampa. So who has to do mommy duty? Me, y'all. Yay. So I gotta do mommy duty for today, tomorrow, as well. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm on the hook. But I guess I was in New York, y'all. So he had daddy duty all weekend. So it's only fair now that I have to do mommy duty. So I'm gonna have to get off. I'm gonna go get the little guy, make sure he gets dinner, and then I'm gonna pop on to our Zoom at 6:30. So we do have our Zoom tonight at 6:30. I'm gonna share a little bit more information about Live Fest and just get us going. Since we didn't do our Sunday meeting, we'll talk about that. We can ask questions, kind of get a better understanding. It is going to be some additional webinars and training that's happening. One is tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll have that information for us in time for our meeting. And then there is, it kicks off. So you're gonna have to sign up for it. It'll be a campaign you sign up for it. So it kicks off tomorrow. I don't know if it kicks off at midnight. That'll be interesting if it actually shows up as of midnight. Whoosh, all this Live Fest information's out there. So it could be. We'll see how that works. And then when it comes to, thank you all for coming in. I see some more friends joining. Hello, friend. So hey Luna, how you doing? See you as well. Thank you as well. How you doing? Shakira, thank you so much for joining. Let me know if you have any questions. Um, so as what was I about to say? So as we get prepared for Live Fest, I want to kind of get us in hopefully gameplay mode. It'll be interesting. Say hey Luna. It'll be interesting because it is a thing. Okay, I don't wanna understate the fact that it does require you to kind of look at your place in the daily task, and they'll probably have a setup if it's like Community Fest. It'll have some things where you have to do the treasure boxes. That's what I heard as well. And then those treasure boxes, the way it was set up for Community Fest, would allow people who were viewers to see who had treasure boxes open. And then in turn, you would go to their room and you can be treasure hunting, essentially. But for us, we're having to open up those treasure boxes by doing these quick little battles. They're 100-point battles, so I want to keep that in mind. Every battle that you do, across the board, most cases across the board with TikTok, you want to make sure you at least get 100 points. So that's how it works too. So you got to be intentional about that, but these quick little battles. And so as an agency, we're going to try to make sure that we're able to support one another. So there may be some times where someone is live and they turn on their look for a co-host, and it's somebody in the agency and they may want to do a quick battle to get their treasure boxes. So those type of things I want us to be open to, or at least be aware that it could happen, and you could decide if you want to participate or not. Again, I don't have requirements. I have strong encouragements, y'all. That's all I say. So you just got to be ready for how this is going to play out. Hey there, Written Unstoppable. I reached out to Soda. What did you? I guess I sent her a message, so I just wanted to make sure I supported if she did have some questions and stuff like, hey, check on Soda. I was like, okay, let me check on her. Hello, how you doing, friends? Come on in. Thank you for the shares. Please continue to share the live out. Nika Grace, how you doing? Come on in. Coming in as well. Let me know if you are new to my live. Feel free to jump in. I think Black Lotus, you came in under the radar. Black Lotus like, I'm just gonna ease on in here. Hello, friend. He said, I gave out my referral code to a gentleman who would be brand new to hosting. Okay. So here, this is my only requirement now, is that they've already gotten live access. Yes, I'm here. I see your friend. That they already have live access. So I'll let her explain. Okay, perfect. Um, so because obviously if you don't have live access, then you don't know how to go live, and you haven't gone live, and you haven't had that experience of going live. And so now that takes a little bit more time and focus to actually make sure you go live and you've done the live experience. And so that's the new requirement, just to make sure people actually do go live first. And you said he does. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. So so yeah, that's the new thing, and I want to make sure that I can support moving forward. So that's kind of how. But we got to take it one step at a time, y'all. So it's been great. I'm excited because I was looking at some of the data that came through, and you guys, many of y'all have been rocking and rolling. Okay, when it comes to your live journey, Flourish, I need to message you. I kept saying I was going to message you, in terms of the analytics. So let's chat. But you were so close to the 1K, 100K. So it's super close. He's going to be doing some co-hosting with me. He is in the plant world. Okay, nice. Okay, nice. Is he? Well, under the impression that you have 600 plants. Like, is that like the? I'm assuming that's not the norm. So, is he someone that has a lot of plants in his collection as well, or a greenhouse of some sort? So, let me know what's going on there. So that would be great, though. It was actually intriguing when I went to your sub live, and people who had like whole stations of plants and lighting and all the stuff. So pretty cool to see, friends. Miss Thing Incorporated, thank you so much for joining the live. I appreciate you all coming in. Others joining the live, let me know if you have questions. Here is the original. Okay, he is the original nature of soil type within friendly pest. Oh, okay. Hello, AG. I don't know what that means. So, wait a minute. What does that mean? Hey, Tina. How you doing, friend? How are you? Come on in. My friends coming into the live. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for all the comments and shares as well. I appreciate you all coming through. Thank you for the support. Sorry, doing voice to text and listening while driving. Okay. So I don't know what that meant. Good. How are you? I'm doing well. Thank you all who are joining. If you are new, Tina Body, look at that November. You reached level 16 in these TikTok streets. Congratulations, friend. Level 16. You said I'm moving on up. I see you, friend. That's what it's all about. So, yeah, I don't know what that. You say hello, everybody. That's Diana. Love it, love it, love it. You say yes. Tina, your friend who reached out for the agency with the referral code, she applied with her other account that does not have TikTok live access. And so what I'm assuming what's going to happen is that she needs to apply with the one that she co-hosted with you on. She's your mod. That's the account she needs to apply with, because I'm assuming that's the account that she's made some live rewards off of. TikTok won't accept her on the backup account. It has to be the primary, the one that she's made the most live rewards on, the most diamonds. So that's the one she needs to apply with. And her code, when she originally got it from you, she hadn't gone live. Now that she has gone live, the code did expire. So she needs a new code for the primary account, not the backup one. Okay, I'll tell her. Yes, that's the one she needs. The referral code for that one. Hello, all that's coming into the room. I see you all. I think that was Hallyu and Yvette. Thank you so much for coming in, friends. Hello, hello. So if you were, hey Trisha T, I see you coming in. If you were in my live earlier, we talked a little bit about leagues because a girl did league up. I did league up to the B League. Really, really excited and really just over the moon about just the experience of the experience, the support, and just understanding that, you know, um, this journey. Just really appreciative of the journey. So it's been a great experience. So I appreciate everybody who is supporting the live stream and who has been supporting me along the way. If you guys are curious, I did set this sticker here. This is something that you can set inside. You say yes. This is something that you can set inside when you click your live stream. Holly, you had a great live. I did not get a chance to get over there because I was in a meeting, but I saw your live stream. You were rocking and rolling. So appreciate you coming in. Were you you did 3 hours too. Yeah, I see the sticker today. Thank you for teaching us. You're welcome. Did you use it? Did you use your sticker? Um, so what happens is that when you click your league up here, if you scroll down to the league area, you can actually, yes, I did. Perfect. Did you league up? I wonder, I'm curious because you had a great live. Um, so what it does is allows your community to also be part of your process. Okay, so it's a great conversation starter. It's a great way for people to understand. You're probably going to get 101 questions about leagues, so I don't know, you may or may not, but at the end of the day, it is part of TikTok's way of seeing how you're performing, um, seeing how you are performing in your live stream, and you want to make sure that each day you show up, because this is a daily ranking, a daily performance as you league up, that you are meeting the goals that TikTok has for you throughout the day. A couple things to keep in mind is that timing matters. It does matter in terms of when you are performing in your live, what's happening in that live stream, and how people are engaging your live and gifting. Monday through Sunday, yes. So that's the weekly. You're thinking about the gift gallery. Is that why you asked Monday through Sunday? Monday through Sunday for the gift gallery. That's what you're talking about. Yeah, TikTok week starts on Monday at midnight. Your gift gallery refreshes then, and then it goes all the way into Sunday at 11:59. What time is the best time to go live? How you doing, Hilda? Thank you so much. Give me 1 second. Let me circle back to that question because I think that's kind of a layered question response that I have for that. So that's the gift gallery, Tina. When we talk about leagues, we're talking about daily. So we're talking about 11. So on the East Coast now, it's 11 p.m. because the time changed and TikTok did not update itself. So 11 p.m. it restarts and it goes all the way to 10:59. So that's the daily ranking. And so in that, um, you said you have to do daily for leagues. Yes, daily for leagues. Yep. So daily. So 11 o'clock p.m. is when the new league starts. The new day starts for it, and then it goes all the way to 10:59. That's daily. Yep. Um, did you see that B5? I said, yes, I did. I heard it. Yes, I saw it. It's similar gifts. Yeah, I got some other gifts in there too. Thank you so much. Hold on. TikTok just gave me the flash goal. It's roses. TikTok, thank you, I guess, for being nice. It gave me daily heart meets earlier. So thank you. Okay, cool. Yeah, I saw it. So it'll restart Monday. Hilda, you asked the question. Thank you so much, friends who are coming into the room. I appreciate you. Hilda, you asked the question about what time you go live. What's the best time to go live? Here's the response to that. I mean, it is some of this is probably a factor. Thank you all. It's 1 rose per person. I appreciate you. This is the daily. This is the flash goal. So this is the goal that TikTok sends. You can't change it. This is a random gift that TikTok will put out there for you to achieve. Thank you so much, friend. And because of that, it's based on people coming in and supporting that flash goal. It does help you in terms of getting more visibility and support to your live stream because TikTok sees your community, your live community supporting you. How can you get more shields? As you league up, you get a shield. So I got a shield when I leagued up. Remember, I was C2 for the longest. So when I went to C1, I got a shield for that. And then when I went to B5, I got a shield for that. Yep. Grace, thank you for joining. Thank you, Pals. I think, Pals, you came in a couple different ways. You guys are so awesome. Appreciate all the support. Thank you for that daily heart me. Um, I think we need 3 more roses. Is there any truth to completing the flash go faster pushes you out sooner or extra? You know what? I have to admit, anecdotally, I think there's a little bit of truth to that. I can't say that I don't know definitively, but I can say it is a flash goal. So it's a flash goal from a TikTok flashing it into your chat, but I think it's also part of how quickly it gets supported. So I think there's some truth to that. It feels a little bit more of a press when you get it done quickly, that you kind of see a little bit more engagement and interaction moving forward. But I don't know. I mean, people come and go. Hey, that people come and go all the time. So I can't speak to it truly supporting it. But I could say it feels that way. Um, Back to time, best time to go live. So when you think about going live, first of all, Hilda, this is like the philosophical response. You go live when you can go live, okay? Go live when it's best for you. Go live when you can make sure you can show up and be consistent. That's the first time. That's the best time, because if you can't commit to the process, we always say consistency and engagement are the keys to success here. So if you can't be consistent, if you are showing up, whenever and stuff, you can do pop-ups on occasion, that's fine. But the goal is that you're building community. And so if you're building community, your community needs to know when you're going to show up. Your community is going to say, okay, you know what? I'm here. I got this time off. I'm doing my drive home, or I'm waking up in the morning getting ready, or this is my midday lunch. I'm going to turn on and scroll on TikTok, and I know I'm going to see this person that I'm really excited about. I want to support them. I want to be part of their community. I'm engaging with them. They're engaging with me. So I'm excited about knowing this person is part of my lineup. Thank you so much, Raina. I appreciate your friend. And so that's part of it. That consistency from a live post perspective is critical. Okay, so if you can make it at a time that you can be consistent and show up, and people can expect that you'll be there, that's going to help you. That's going to go miles in terms of your overall development and growth as a live host, but also as TikTok pushes you out, because the audience is going to start relying and depending on you to be there. Yeah, get them roses, folks. Yes, I think we are down to another 3 roses. We got the rose flash go. Appreciate you all coming in. If you can support the live by sending a rose, 1 coin. Thank you so much. So I message you. How you doing, friend? Let me know if you need some support. Improving on being live host. There we go. So that's the first response. Thank you so much for that flash go, Rose. I appreciate you. Thank you for the daily heart me. 1 more rose. If you're in the room and you have not shared a rose, you can share 1 rose. I can't change accounts while driving. No, you cannot. Okay. Thank you so much. Hey, Ermi. Thank you so much, Ermi. thank you, thank you for that, Hilda. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for the flash code. We achieved it. I know this is Coach Chantel. How you doing? You messaged me. I did. I messaged you. Miss Darlene was like, check on soda. My live legit exhausted me today in the best way. That I'm sure it did, friend. That was a great live. You got a great community supporting you. Good afternoon. It is Coach Chantel. Coach Chantel said, look here, y'all. Coach Chantel is our resident yoga instructor. She like, you know what? I'm trying to improve my algorithm. So she's using her other account so her algorithm can stay true to yoga. And that's smart, friend. I totally agree with doing that. If you want to try to improve how your results, your For You feed is popping up too. So back to time. So the question about the best time. So Hilda, the first question is start with you. That's the best response. The other thing I would say about this whole lead conversation, this kind of plays into it a little bit. Those keywords count for sure. Yes, it does. It drives traffic to your room, the right audience, the right people. What you say, this algorithm is listening. What you type, what you search, what you watch matters. All of it. Yay, let me send to my other account. There we go, friend. There we go. So here's what I will say to you. Best time. So leagues. This whole conversation about leagues is pretty interesting, because a league starts at, argument's sake, I'm gonna keep saying midnight, because I think TikTok is screwing with us with that whole 11 o'clock start time. It did not flip over with the time zone, but it used to be midnight. So for my East Coast folks, you know what I'm talking about. So midnight. So if that is the case, it goes, thank you, Black Lotus. You're so sweet. Thank you for that. Hello, Natty Nat. Good afternoon. I saw Eugene come in as well. Thank you all for joining the live. Thank you so much. You said, hey, Doc. So to see if Dr. Liz can help you with what happened in your life. So something happened in our life. Okay. Ask me a question so that hopefully it doesn't get filtered. Let me know what's going on. So the leagues. Let me go back to the best time to go live. So here's the deal. The leagues start. We're gonna say midnight for argument's sake. So if it is in fact, oh, what showed to soda pop? What you mean? What showed? Let me know what you meant, friend. And then if it is midnight and your live is going on all throughout the night, I mean, what happened? Oh, you said what happened? I said what showed? I don't know. I missed it, friend. I wasn't in there, so I'm not sure what happened. But I hope she's okay. Um, So you start at midnight, and throughout the midnight time frame, people are going live. You got your night people, the dark side of TikTok. The night people who are doing their lives and stuff. And the league you are in is how you're performing against those other people in that league. So when you finally wake up and you go live, hey Soda, when you finally wake up and you go live, then you want to think intentionally about, okay, I'm gonna go live. How do people respond? How do people interact and engage in my live stream? That matters. So to look at you, you hit level 6. Congratulations, friend. In the room, appreciate you being here for that under that other account. And so as you go live throughout the day, so maybe your morning live, then you end. So maybe you go live from like 9 to 12. That's a long live. That's 3 hours. That's great. So you go live 9 to 12, and there's a lot of engagement that happens in your live. Well, anybody else who goes live throughout that day, you almost have to be intentional about what happens in that live, how things are performing in your live, and hope that that holds up. Okay? So you'll see a lot of people who will go live at least twice a day, or they'll do one long live. So that's sometimes what you see. And so when you say the best time to go live, there's some people who will factor in their league they're in, and they want to kind of solidify their space in that league. So they may do a morning live, and then they may come back and do an evening live. And then that evening live is going to be right around the time the new clock switches over, so that they're able to take advantage of that shift and hopefully lock in the next level league, the next league up, okay? Or league up potentially. So just keep that in mind. That's a strategy. Now, that's up to you in terms of your commitment and daily participation and all the things that come with that. But that is something that people will do. You see people now doing the voice chats, and so those voice chats are running throughout the evening, so that hopefully they get a slight advantage too. I went live for an hour and had several people only, and had several people. I don't know if you meant only. I don't think you did. Because if you had several people, period, that's awesome. Okay? And going live as an app for an hour is good. I did that last night. Did you? How did it go for you, Tina? How did that show up for you in terms of the next day, and what did it do for you? So I teased you with Hilda because, again, as you go live, I think a lot of people want to fast track this process. And when I say it takes consistency and engagement, you got to show up. You got to show up frequently. You got to show up. The algorithm wants you to come here. Whoever sat down and came up with the name of this app, being TikTok, that was intentional, and they were brilliant, because at the end of the day, the clock is ticking, tick tock, tick tock, and TikTok is expecting you to show up, engage, be consistent, and that clock gets to ticking. Okay, so just know that that's part of a way that you're gonna grow in the app, because the app has to get used to you. The algorithm wants to know what your live is about, and it'll push people into your room, but at the same time, you got to do your part to stay consistent and continue to engage. I need to get better at doing longer lives. Yes, I got so awkward after 30 minutes. Oh, it gets so awkward. Well, you know what? I would tell you, Soda, yes, you're live here now. You're live. I mean, it's okay. It's easy because I was knocked out. Oh, really? What was you playing? Music? Was it meditation? Was it music? What did you do, Tina? Um, But here's what I will say, Soda, really quickly in terms of going longer. And this might be for our friend Hilda too, because she just asked about this too. You said yes. He was playing music, I'm assuming. Um, oh, meditation. Okay. TikTok, how you gonna filter meditation? What is wrong with the word meditation? Oh, I need to probably check maybe playing music and meditation. Okay. Um, what I will say is work on maybe some engagement activities, and then also think about Chat GPT. Use the AI. You don't have to use that one in particular, but ask it for some ways to extend your live stream. And when it comes to engagement activities, maybe some engaging questions. You always can do the built-in trivia that they have in there, the lightning Q&A, that's what they call it. You can do different things for your live. You can have boxes up where people are talking back and forth, and it's more conversational. Maybe there's an interview that you're doing, and you've done some research and come up with some interview questions. So yeah, there's some other ways to just extend your time, but that's a good way to do it. Doc, can you turn a regular live to the audio, or do you have to end it? You have to end it because you actually toggle on that voice chat feature before you go live. You got to slide over to the voice chat feature. So you have to end it to get to that. Yep. How do you see what's filtered? I can't see filtered comments. Ooh, Pal showed us. I'm going to show you on this phone. I'll go into my shop page. I'll show you. It's pretty good. Oh, okay, thank you. So let me show it real quick. Um, let's see. So we're gonna go here. I'm gonna go to my shop page. Give me 1 second. And I probably need to go in and see if meditation is a block word. There was certain words in there that got blocked, and I didn't even know they were blocked words. So that could be going on too. I'm like, why is meditation being filtered? It could be a word that TikTok has blocked, but I'm not sure why. Um, Okay, so I'm on my shop page. I go live. Pals, to answer your question, let's go here real quick. So when I toggle on the live, before you go live, you actually have to move it here. There's no place to get to this area here. Uh-oh, wrong place. There's no place to get to here for the voice chat before you go live. I mean, after you go live. Oh, I see. Thank you. Yeah. So that's why you have to do it. It's under the go live button. So we're gonna go to device. So this is the traditional live area. You guys see me here. And then Tina, your question. Oh, I'm sorry, I sent an invite by accident. Don't answer. They probably gonna answer because I don't know who this is. it was a person who's not normally in my live. But hello, don't answer. Don't answer. It was an accident. Well, you can't. Well, we can't say. What you mean? What you mean you can't say? We can't say what? What I miss? Thank you so much, iPhone. So what I miss, Tina? So when you're here, okay, while you sleep. Oh, gotcha. Um, let's see. Good afternoon, everyone. How you doing, Pamela? Thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate everybody here. So Tina, your question was filter comments. Okay, so here, if I start my live, I'm gonna start my live. And then when you go into your settings, I probably could have done it. I wonder if I could have done it before I went into it. So the three dots. Hello, friends. How are you? Thank you for that daily heart me. Appreciate it. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Any of my newbies in the room, I always answer questions, especially if you're trying to learn how to navigate as a live host and as a viewer. So here, we're going to go here really quickly. And then under the settings feature, you're going to go to settings, and then you're going to go to comment settings. And then over here, it's these filtered comments. I have it on. So you need to turn it off. I think that's what it is. So you're going to click this, and it says update some comments, review, multi-comments, blah, blah, blah. Got it, TikTok. Thank you. You could talk. Say that again. What happened? I missed what you said, pals. So here is where I have these turned on. I'm going to turn those off, but I'm going to turn on this flag community one. And then under here is where you want to turn on show filtered comments in feed. Okay? And then here you can review some comments if there's some words and stuff that's showing up here. Well, this is where you would see if comments are filtered. So whenever I click the little circle with a circle with the line in it, this is where I would go to see it. So I can get to it by clicking the review. But when I click that circle, it takes me to that page. Okay, so but if I'm in the live and I'm like, oh, I wonder if any comments got filtered, I can come here and click to see if there's some comments listed there that had already gotten filtered. He said, I wonder if I could do it before I go live. You can. Oh, okay, get to this page. Gotcha. Okay, yes, that's what I said. I wonder if I could have done it before I clicked the live button. She said I could have got to this page under the settings before I went live. That's what she's saying. And I didn't stop to do that first. Okay, so this is where those comments, so if you saw that, you're welcome. So it is the comment flag. I unclick those two things. And then now I'm live. Okay, so hello, friends. Hello. Um, and so you can always go in, and that's where you get this little grayed out comment. And as a live host, you see it. You can see that it's grayed out, and it has a little circle with the X on it. Let me know if you guys see that. Let me know if any of you all see it. I don't think, I think if you're a moderator, you see it. Somebody's live, I saw it. I was like, oh, somebody's comment got filtered. So I don't know if I was a moderator. Why was I able to see that? I must have been. Maybe they made me a moderator. I didn't even know it. Um, but just know that that is where you would see it. I don't know whose room I was in either, but I was able to see it. I have to go back and look and see whose room that was. But I was able to see the comment was grayed out and filtered. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, Natty Nat. Nika, she's she's a moderator in other rooms. Is that the case? I'm able to see it because somebody may have made me a moderator and I didn't know it. Yes, mods can see and approve it if the host toggle that option. Gotcha. Thank you so much for the gift, Sylvia. Thank you so much, friend, for the roses. Appreciate that. Um, and somebody's gotten filtered. Hold on one second. Who was that? Army, how are you, friend? Let's see, you got filtered. Yes, mods can see it. Okay, that's it. Okay. You had it right. She's your moderator. I didn't make her official moderator, but she is definitely a moderator, y'all. She is my moderator because she be moderating me, y'all. Okay. I get moderated all the time by Nika. Nika, you in the room? TikTok will filter her a lot too, unfortunately. I've only seen it in rooms I mod in. Okay, gotcha. Okay, yeah, there we go. Nika chimed in. So just know that's a way you can check that. So if you guys ever in a situation you're trying to figure out why you can't see comments, now TikTok will still filter comments that you will never see. There's no place to go see them. TikTok was like, nope, we ain't letting that happen. Now there are times when a word is blocked. Like for one time, I told you guys the word hair was blocked, and people were sending compliments. And when I went to look, I think somebody said, I don't know how I ended up knowing that they sent it, but essentially I went and realized that the word was hair that had been blocked. So once I unblocked that word, I was able to see those comments then. You say I probably got filtered. TikTok is always doing something to you, friend. Okay, so Live Fest. That's kind of what I wanted to focus on. I got about 45 minutes. I was sharing earlier, my friends in the room, your girl is having to do mommy duty. My husband was doing daddy duty when I was in New York, and it just so happened he had a meeting, his standing Wednesday meeting, and then he had to go to Tampa to check on his parents and do something for them, and so he won't be here tonight and then tomorrow as well. So I got mommy duty Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I got to do it today. I'm going to go get him because we do have our 6:30 meeting today on Zoom. So I'm going to do a little intro while we're in the live so you guys can kind of get a sense of what to expect. And then we can do our Zoom meeting at 6:30. We can kind of ask more questions and I'll share some more information, okay? By the way, they restricted mods comments too. I was fighting for my life in Halaki's live. What did you? Hello, Faith. How you doing, friend? Oh my gosh. Really, your comments were getting filtered too. What time is the meeting? 6:30. 6:30. We'll keep it as a standing 6:30 time frame. And then we're still doing our meeting on Sunday. So I don't want you guys to think like, oh, we're not going to meet on Sunday. We're meeting on Sunday. Sunday we got a pretty full agenda. We got Luna. Thank you for that daily heartbeat. We got Luna talking about our preliminary plans, or just the concept of us meeting as an agency in the spring potentially. Um, we also have Leanne. She's going to talk a little bit about content. She wanted to talk about some quick hacks that she's come up with when it comes to content. And then we're going to have half of our meeting. We'll talk about with the battle team. People who want to battle, who want to be a part of a team. We're going to spend some time just kind of sitting, kind of learning a little bit about the concepts and things you want to pay attention to, with the thinking that we're kicking things off full swing come Monday. There are some battles that's happening tonight, so people are looking to get power ups because they want to start battling tomorrow, especially with Live Fest kicking off, as well as so I think Coach Chantel and Kim Love Jones are going to do a quick battle around 8:30 tonight, so that they can get power up. So you guys are welcome to participate in that if you want to, and then I think some other people are looking to battle tomorrow. So we should put that in the chat. If there's anybody who wants to do power ups and get things going in anticipation for Live Fest and starting strong with the warm up phase, then tomorrow will be the day to do it. So you want to make sure you're doing that. Yes, must learn about the Live Fest. Yes, yes. So a couple things I'm going to say here. Excuse me. Let me catch up on a few comments. I'm sorry I missed some of your comments, friends. Thank you all who are coming in. I appreciate you joining the live. Let me go back up. Let's see. You said, Black Lotus, you said, how do I get the Zoom on Lost? You're lost. The Zoom, I sent a registration like at midnight. It might have been like 12:30 last night. I sent a registration. I'm gonna send a reminder before we meet. I'll send a reminder probably by 6 o'clock. So I'll send that just so people know that so we always have expired dates. You said the registration for my Zoom meetings always have expired dates. What does that mean? What does that mean? Expired dates. This is a link. Let me know what that means. I came to expand my wisdom. Thank you so much, Faith. Appreciate you. What is the battle? Ooh, Hilda. Okay, I'll talk about that. Thank you so much. Give me 1 second. I signed up for battles, the battle team. Yes. So Sunday's meeting, we'll talk more about it. So that's what we're gonna spend some time the second half of the meeting. How do you get power ups? Okay, I'll spend some time there too. Let me explain battles first for Hilda, and then I'll go into power ups. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Let me know if you didn't get it last night. Black Lotus, do I have your email? Send me your email in on TikTok. Let me make sure. You might be one of my. I have about 15 to 20 people who never filled out my contact form. So you may not be on my list, but let me know if I have your email. You might need to get my list if you haven't been getting the meeting invites. Remember, if you're going to help with battles tonight to get power ups, you'll need to be there tomorrow. Yes. So okay, let's talk about battles real quick. So battles, and there's some people in this room that are some battlers. Okay, battlers from a viewer perspective and supporting battles, as well as some people who've been battling. Okay, so TikTok has this game. Hilda, this is for you and for anybody in the room who have not been introduced with the whole concept. So TikTok has a gameplay. It's called Match. I think at some point, probably predates my time. It must have been called Battles because people call it that. I think that might have been the term and they rebranded it to call it a match. Okay, maybe Battles seemed too harsh. So they rebranded it to Match. So we'll say that. So these matches are the traditional way. Yes, it says October 26, 2025. Does it really? Huh. Why is that? Why is that? Interesting. I'll take a look. Okay, I'll take a look. It shouldn't say that though. Why does it say that? Okay. I wonder if I copy paste something wrong incorrectly. I'll take a look. Let's see. Nika, the battles are where our host will bring you up on the screen and people get. Yes, yes. Those are so the competition is where TikTok has these boxing gloves when you have a co-host feature turned on. Co-host is what we're talking about. Co-hosts are those interlocking rings. You guys don't see that right now. You see the two people, the pink and the blue person that are head to head. That's a guest feature. There's an interlocking ring feature, infinity ring, that is where you click co-host, and that person is in their room and you are in your room. Okay? So people are in two separate rooms, like you guys are in my room right now. I would click the co-host and that person is in their room. We're side by side, and then the two boxing gloves will show on our panel below. We click that and it turns into this 5 minute game competition. The person who gets the most points wins. Points come because you are competing in your room. Your viewers are tapping the screen, commenting, sharing the live out, and they're gifting. Okay, so part of it is the points that you're getting is based on all that happening, and you can get points from that. There's some strategy that you can play called power ups. That means that the people who are in your top three seats, you'll see them in little bubbles. Those people have potentially, um, some of them, let me take that back. Those people have the potential to win. If you win the match, they get a reward for being able to send you these strategy plays called power ups. They're boxing gloves, a mister, lightning bolt, as well as, what am I thinking? The hammer. Please explain the three free points. More people need to hear that. 3 free points is when you tap the screen. You get free points. I thought free points happen like every minute of the match. Let me know, because I thought they re-up because it's only 5 minutes. But I think by you tapping the screen, you're able to give 3 free points. You don't have to send a gift for that. But everybody in the room. So if you have a room full of 25 people, you get everybody give 3 points. That's a lot of points on the board. If you got a room full of 100 people, everybody tap the screen and get 3 points. Again, that's a lot of points on the board. So just know that that's part of the strategy. So tapping the screen, sending those likes is part of the gameplay. So you want to be able to do that, as well. But they also bring you up from the chat. Is that what she's talking about? Um, you're talking about doing the match and having people in your boxes to do. Hey, friend, how you doing? Third live. I see you, friend. He said it's my third live today, huh? I love it. Um, that is a newer feature where when you're live, you actually can have two guests that are sitting there as well and chatting with you. So it could be part of the process. Is that what you're asking about, Tina? You can do battles with people in your boxes. We did it yesterday with pals. Me and the short stuff was on her screen as guest while she was doing the battle. So it was pretty cool. So yeah, we were there, and we also show up as little bubbles too, the little circles for people who are supporting your battle. So the person with the most points wins the battle. Their team. Oh, I'm sorry, I sent an invite by accident. Don't accept. Hey, sweetie. Hey, friend. I sent an invite by accident, but don't accept that. Decline it. So, when you said I'm not asking that, that's nice. I'm not asking. That's nice. It's like I'm not asking. That's nice. That's a nice feature. Oh, you're not asking that. Oh, you said you're not asking that. What were you asking, Tina? What was your question? The power ups. What are they? I think that was your question. Like, what are power ups? So, power ups are those 4 features. It's a hammer, boxing glove, mister, as well as, thank you for joining, Faith, as well as the lightning bolt. The lightning bolt will give one of your top 3 seats an additional bonus bonus points that they can get. I think it's like time 5 or time 10 that they can, if they send a gift, they can make that gift even more points. Okay, times 5 points, times 10 points. What they would do if you're in the hot seat, the lightning bolt seat, you would actually click. I think you actually do click the lightning bolt. Maybe it's not, you click it. But anyway, I know the boxing glove, you actually have to tap the boxing glove. The screen will pop up and it will say send a gift, and that gift is worth extra points as well. 5 or 10 times the points. So that's not what I was talking about either. Okay. Well, I don't know what's going on, y'all. But just know power ups are strategy. Okay. Let me know if that's Nika. What was you talking about? Let me know if you had something else you wanted me to talk about, friend. But like power ups is part of your strategy, and people who have those, the people who have those power ups for you, they have 5 days to use that. It shows up in their gift box. There's a little backpack symbol right next to to the exclusive gifts, you'll see a little symbol that says that you have power ups for that person. And you can only use it for that person. So if you guys were in my battle on Tuesday, then you essentially, and I think it's Mrs. Treetop, Yolanda, and Kim Love Jones, they have power ups. And so they would have that in that little box. And then when I battle, if I battle tomorrow, then they would use those for me. And they can send those out for people to click the boxing glove or click the hammer, or they can throw the hammers and stuff. So it's a really great, and I think you get 30 seconds to use them. Thank you so much. Okay. Hold on one second. Okay. Um, let's see. Most you said just now. No, although boosters or power ups help with the host, isn't paid out for that number. No, it's not. Those are just points. Let me be very clear. Well, I keep sending invites. What is going on, TikTok? Sorry about that. Don't accept the invites. What is going on, TikTok? This is extra sensitive today. Um, Interesting. Points are different than diamonds. Points are not diamonds. Let me be very clear about that. Thank you for Pastor Laverne for sharing. Points are not diamonds. Points that you see are not what you're paid out on. Okay? So points that you see when people have a whole lot of points on their screen, those are not the diamonds that they earned. The gameplay of going 10 times the points, thank you so much, Frank, going 10 times the points, or whatever happened where your points got amplified, that is not what they got paid out. Okay? That doesn't equate to diamonds. So TikTok does the math afterwards, and your diamonds is what you earn based on the gifts that you were given. It does not amplify your gifts that they sent out. It just gives more points for you to win the battle. Does that make sense? Let me know if you didn't understand that, because I don't want people to walk away. And when you see some of those A-leaguers, those people with a lot of points on the screen, that does not mean that they got all that in diamonds. Okay? So those are two different things. Okay? So, let me know if there's questions about that, because I know sometimes people have come back and be like, oh my gosh, what does that calculate to? You can't do the math because it was based on the points that they got. But TikTok has done the math on the back end, and they didn't earn that. It doesn't help you level up either. No. It doesn't help you level up, right? No, that's not true. What do you mean? The points that you got for a match? No. The diamonds is what helps you level up. So you got to go based on the diamonds that you got. Yes, based on the diamonds. Going live now. Thank you so much for being here, Fran. I appreciate you. Let's see. Like towards your gifting badge. Yeah, it's based on your diamonds. So it's based on the diamonds rewards that you earned. You said, I know the math. Oh, you said, I know the math. Like towards your gifting badge. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. Yeah. So, but yeah, if you, so for example, we gave the example from my live where Black Lotus had sent the wolf and the jets. And if somebody hit the boxing glove, if we were playing the battle at that time and we hit the boxing glove, I would have got points for that, but I still would have got the diamonds at the regular diamond rate in terms of the coins that was sent. So that's two separate equations that would have happened. So yeah, it would have been maybe 5 times the points on the screen, and we would have had like this crazy number for the battle points, but the gift itself still would have been the value of that gift. Okay? So that's how that works. And that's what equates to your leagues or leveling up and all that stuff. It's the diamonds that you're looking at, not necessarily the 2 and 3 times the points for a battle. Yep, the bottom dollar is the real sauce. Yes, yes. So just kind of keep that in mind, friends. But you wanna win. You wanna make sure you get the power ups. You wanna figure out the strategy, and so that's what we're talking about. Hey, Miss Jessie, that's what we're gonna be talking about Sunday in terms of a team, because a part of this is about making sure you have those gameplays, those power ups, and that you're getting those, and then you have a team of people who are gonna support you with being able to get those power ups, and then in turn you will support them to make sure that they get their power ups. And so that's part of how a team play works. And if you're really being strategic, everybody is working together, and then your chat, your community, are also supporting to make sure you to make sure that you are being strategic about when you're sending your power ups and how many power ups people have and how they're showing up for your match at that time. And if you got power ups for people, you got to show up for them too. So how they're showing up for your match and how they are again being strategic about when you send those out and how the communication flow is happening, because a lot of that is part of the strategy. So we talked about just some of the mechanics in terms of turning on a match and making sure you say the proper etiquette where you're thanking people and helping them, and thanking your opponent's people, and you're thanking your people, and making sure you're paying attention to how long you have gone live so you can maximize the monetization and how many new followers you got, because remember 5 followers or more is what you need to earn the max 2. So I ain't gonna lie, Doc, this is still confusing. Well, Sunday will clarify things, but the whole, you said I ain't gonna lie, still confusing. But as you do it more, you get better at it. Yeah. And then I'll tell you guys this, it really is practice makes progress. And if you go to other people's battles, you'll kind of get a sense of it. You could just be a person in the room for the battle and just tap the screen to help support them. You don't have to gift. You just tap the screen to support to support the battle. But at the same time, thank you for the shares, Pamela. I appreciate you all. Nika, Pamela, I think you guys are sharing both. So I appreciate all the support. Thank you for that. Um, so just know that's part of it as you learn and you're in these streets. It's fun as you do it, and the friendly battles make it even better. So you're meeting different people, you get that exposure to other live hosts and their rooms and stuff, and then you also are exposing your community to new people too, as well as the monetization that can happen from it. Yeah, so all that plays into it. Leading up, all that stuff plays into, being here and able to grow while you're here. I talked about yesterday's, because yesterday I had my boxes up. I'm going to be on probably for another 20 minutes. I'm not going to stay super long. I'll probably stay right at 5:30 because I got to get my son. I got to get him back home. I got to make sure he eats so I can be in time for our Zoom meeting. So I don't want to be late for our Zoom meeting. And then I got to send a reminder for the Zoom meeting too. So I'm going to get off right hard time 5:30, maybe even 5:25. But but with that, a big piece of this, as you're here in this community, I did the boxes yesterday, and it was really good because you can create that opportunity for your community too, where they are in boxes, the panels, and you're able to gift them, and they can gift each other, and the viewers can gift them as well. And those people are also people who can come back and exchange those gifts so that they're not using so much of their money later and come back and support you or support their rooms. And so it's good to give back to the ecosystem in that way too. So as you're battling, you're able to then share and spread the wealth. Okay? So just kind of think of it that way too, because there's really a great opportunity for everybody to win. And if you're building and being strategic about building your team and building your community and making sure they're able to be supported because of the support they're pouring into you, then you want to make sure you're doing that as well. So thank you so much, Mrs. Treetop. I got your comment. You were just saying my name, so I appreciate you, friend. Let me know if there's any other questions about that. Live Fest. So here's a couple things, because we're going to talk about Live Fest when it comes to the Zoom meeting. Live Fest is going to be similar to Community Fest. Thank you for that, Halleck. You're your backup account. So I don't want you guys to miss out on battling. Was a piece of it. Battling is going to be a piece of Live Fest too. And what TikTok did, the treasure boxes are coming back. That's my understanding. And hello, Lady Pink, how are you doing, friend? My understanding is with those treasure boxes, to unlock them, you had to do so many of these mini friendly battles to unlock the boxes. So just know that's probably going to be part of the gameplay as well. I can't be in the meeting today. I'll be on the one on Sunday. Okay, perfect. That's totally fine. I'll send out a summary note like I normally do, so you'll have at least some notes to review if you choose to. When it comes to the treasure boxes, So the way Community Fest was set up, and this is my understanding with Live Fest, it probably will have a similar look and feel to it. Whereas there was a viewer look and there was a live host screen. I feel like the treasure boxes are just an added confusing element. It is an added confusing element. Okay. That's why I'm talking about it, because it is a thing. It is a thing. The benefit of it, I'm not going to say the beauty of it, the benefit of it is that it gave you broad exposure. And so for people who are not getting exposure and support that they would like to from their live stream, you were able to get it that way. Because people are looking for those boxes to vote for their favorite live host, and then they come to your room. They had a screen where you could see who had treasure boxes open. And so people would go treasure hunting and looking for ways to get those votes. So it just became another way to get engagement and visibility. Okay. Sorry, I had a call. I was talking about box battles um, where viewers join for rounds. Yes. Yeah, I just ended with the box battle. Well, I wasn't talking about box battles. I was saying putting people in their boxes. But you're right. Box battles is another way to get your viewers to participate in that too. I love that idea. I do love it. Um, I'm looking forward to it to step outside my comfort zone in general. I love that. It was elements of it that was fun, because you had just people in the room who came in your room, people who normally wouldn't come in, and a lot of people will come in and engage. It was, so let's give the example. Hilda, I don't think you've been in my room before. If you're still here, that's the person that would have come in and started asking questions and chatting and stuff. And you had a lot of that was happening throughout the community fest experience. So you got people to come in. We had this laugh. I think I had one of those like belly laughs, because I realized that somebody was from another country, and it was my chat, and I just made the assumption that they were from that they were Spanish speaking, and turned out they were not. And Luna was like, "That's not Spanish." So we laughed so hard, but that was my own ignorance, y'all. I should not have done that. But it was funny because the person was engaging and chatting. I was like, "Oh, okay, no hablo español." I said, "No, ma'am, that's not Spanish." So we had a good time. So there was definitely these moments where you had just people from all over the world coming to your live and connecting. Typically, as you could tell, there's you don't necessarily get that type of visibility and traffic in your live stream. If we were a box battle, is that an easy way to tick the battle box for Live Fest? Um, no, I don't think that turns on the. You have to have the boxing gloves activated. So I don't think that would activate. Box battles are a little different. You're not actually turning on the boxing gloves. You're doing part of one of the playbooks. I think that's how it works. You're doing a playbook feature. You can push on their comment to translate. You said you can push on their comment to translate. See, I didn't know that. I didn't do that. I know for this time. He's like, why didn't you just use the translation? I didn't know. You've been using it. So let's see. Let me see. You're right. It does say translate. Lord, it does. So yes, I should have been doing that. But now I know. So yeah, I think the boxing gloves is what you have to activate. You can't do a traditional box battle to do it. You had a lot of people who were battling quite a bit, even though they had the treasure boxes open. They were still battling, and that became another way where people would come in and they would support the battle itself. So it was just a fun time. It was a true community fest. And then there's going to be some gameplay with the bonus blast, the bonus hour, and if you got and match bonuses as well. So if you battle and the highest points that you got for that day can be part of your daily tally for the leaderboard. We didn't know what that then just all these people were coming in from for community fest. Yes, true. Hey Lisa, how you doing, friend? And so it really was a lot. I don't wanna make it seem like it's not a thing, but it's just really what you make of it. And so some people are going to fully engage, and there are going to be people who want no part of it. I will encourage you as an agency, from my agency hat putting on, just sign up for it. And if you don't want to fully engage in the process, you don't have to. You do not have to. I don't want you to miss out on potential visibility and other ways to connect with community because you are like, I don't want to do it. So I would say sign up, and just like with any other campaign, you could decide to engage or not. Okay, so that's what I would tell you to do. Obviously, from a agency perspective, they've been kind of pressing Community Fest to us, so I want to make sure people are aware of it, and I've done my due diligence with sharing it with you all. Okay, thank you so much, Lisa. Thank you for that, November. You said I'm excited. I can't wait. I'm ready for this time. Yes, yeah. So obviously, this is my first time participating in it. I hear it's fun. It's not something that you won't enjoy doing. But there are some tactical things you have to do. I have a live fest question. Should I just wait till tonight? No, go ahead and ask. That's totally fine. Go ahead and ask it, Louie. I'm happy to talk about it here since we're on the platform. Um, Hopefully they get some of the glitches out of the way, because I know this whole thing about sharing out the um, the live and having people sharing out the campaign and having people open it up as a viewer, it has not been working right. And so and they are aware of it, so they know it's supposed to be fixed. It needs to be fixed. So hopefully it gets fixed and people are not frustrated with it not working correctly. Um, oh, that's the new Enigma thing. I just popped. I just scrolled past. I was like, oh, okay, somebody said Enigma. Um, do we have a team meeting tonight? We have an agency meeting tonight at 6:30. We have an agency meeting tonight at 6:30. We'll talk through the agency meeting. We'll talk about Live Fest. I'll show some of the um, information surrounding the warm up phase, the Power League phase, and then um, there's also the crossover phase. So there's a lot going on with that campaign, and there's different ways to make sure people are able to engage in it. Um, you said for the daily task, I've completed mostly all except sharing in the hashtag for LiveFest 2025. Okay, okay. Can I just hashtag any content any content video, or does it have to be relevant? You know what? A couple comments got filtered. I've shared it to a couple of times and haven't gotten credit. Yeah, I know. I know they know that it's a glitch. We're already smart. We're all really smart, and it's so unnecessarily complicated. I'm done. I'm done complaining now. It got filtered. I'll look you two times like, you can't complain. It was filtered. Luna, your questions. You said, what is the agency? Oh, Pink, Lady Pink, give me 1 second. I'll circle back to your comment in 1 second. Let me answer Luna's question. So when it comes to the content videos, or does it have to be relevant? So you're saying, okay, if you were going to be talking about, hey, join my live, we're going to talk all things going, Lux, thrift on Lux finds, and what I say, Luna thrifts Lux finds, and it's not talking about Live Fest 2025. I Okay, so first of all, I don't have the answer to that question. Can you do it on anything? Anybody has anyone done that yet? Has anyone done that? I did one video and it was relevant. It was relevant to Live Fest 2025. I used the hashtag and I got credit for it. I have not tried it on a video that is not relevant to Live Fest. So I don't know the answer to that. I would imagine you need to try to make it relevant, but that's my thinking on it. In the TikTok live, they said you have to be talking about Live Fest. There we go. All right. So Luna said, Nika Grace said you have to be talking about Live Fest. So that's the answer. Yep. So you have to talk about it. Okay. So, yeah. So make it relevant. You said okay. So some people, I don't remember when they talked about it, but I'm assuming that is accurate because that would make sense. I used the hashtag, but I posted it to story and didn't get credit. Okay, so you got to post it to your page, to your content. Hello, friend. How you doing, friend? Thank you so much for being here. So you got to post it to your don't post it to your story. You got to post it as content. Yeah. So Unwritten Unstoppable didn't get credit when she tried to post to the story. When you posted a story, yeah, you don't get a chance to use the hashtag really. I mean, you could put a hashtag on the content, but you really don't get a description where you can add the hashtag. So I think the hashtag is really the key too. I'm sorry, I missed it. So posts are required. So posts are required for both campaigns. There's two separate campaigns. So what Luna was just talking about was the countdown to Live Fest. That's separate. It's adjacent. You don't get credit. It doesn't roll into your Live Fest points. It's helping you understand how to be a viewer as well as a live host as you go through this campaign. So Countdown to Live Fest is what Luna was just talking about. Then there is also Live Fest. Live Fest has the same requirement where you have to post hashtag Live Fest 2025. So you do have to post. So that is part of the Live Fest campaign requirements as well. So you'll have to post content as well as, and then there's also this crossover phase where people who want to focus on content, but maybe they're not live hosts, you have to post content and you got to go live. They're going to make you go live, but you don't have to go live as long and as much. I think there's some stipulations surrounding who's eligible for that too. I think you have to have 10,000 followers or more to be eligible for the crossover from a content perspective. So just again, know that, at the end of the day, the Countdown to Live Fest has similar requirements as what Live Fest will have. Live Fest starts tomorrow, so that's where you sign up tomorrow on Friday to sign up for Live Fest. Okay? Question about box battles. The host is just hosting and not in it, right? But still gets their percentage. Yes, the host gets the hosting percentage. T Florida, how you doing, friend? I am from Florida as well, Orlando. I wanted to do the crossover, but I'm far from 10K. Yeah, that's my understanding. Let me read up on that, but I'm almost sure that's in the fine print. So I think you have to be eligible for the crossover. It's not for anybody. Not anyone can participate in that. It has a follower count requirement. So I'll keep you posted though. I might have misunderstood that. Maybe it's a max of 10K followers, but I thought it was a minimum. So, but let me check into that. So any other questions about that, friends? We'll talk about Live Fest. We can kind of look at some of the requirements. Hello, Libby. Thank you so much, friend. Let me know. Hey, Trainer V, thank you for the repost. Thank you for being here, friend. Let me know if you have any other questions too. I put the hashtag on the video, but added it to story. Well, you got to have it in the description. You don't get a description until only on your post content. You don't get it for your story. So I think that's the key. You need to be able to have the hashtag in the description box. Once you get ready to post the video, at the top where you add your text on screen, that's where you add your hashtag. So, right. That's why I didn't get credit. You say, well, that's why I didn't get credit. I appreciate you, Mr. Lee. So any other questions about that? We'll talk about it during our meeting tonight at 6:30. I recommend using the theme words: creativity, community, and connection. Oh, I like that. To get it pushed out. Thank you, Holly Q. I'm gonna do a video and do that. Thank you for that. That was a gem that was dropped there, y'all. Holly Q is all in the content too. So she is a trusted source. I love it. Thank you, Holly Q. I wrote it down, friend. That's the theme of Live Fest. Is it? Oh, okay. I haven't seen that, but I'm gonna take Holly Q's word for it, y'all. We're going to take her word for it. She has great content. She said, I know I'm late, but what is this? What is that in? We were talking about Live Fest. Live Fest kicks off tomorrow. So Live Fest kicks off tomorrow. It is TikTok's, end of the year extravaganza. Okay. It's the big prom. It's the big holiday bash. And so essentially, it is a campaign that will run from the 7th through December 22nd. So it's just that long. And people have an opportunity to engage in different ways. And we're going to talk about it in tonight's meeting. It's not unique or original, but that's what they picked. Okay. Okay. Interesting. We can't join yet. Or am I missing something? You cannot join yet. Hey, Paula, how you doing, friend? No, you cannot join. It opens up to maybe tonight at midnight, maybe, but Friday, tomorrow. So maybe it's as early as midnight. So we'll see. I'll be around these TikTok streets. So if I see anything that says, "Hey, Live Fest is active," I will let you guys know. I'll put it in the chat. And if anybody else sees it, let me know. Okay. So you definitely wanna. Let me see. So yeah. So um, let's see. New here, just learning about all this. You're welcome, friend. Hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Okay, thanks. You're welcome. So really quickly, I'm gonna do high notes on the agency. Really quickly, if you guys have questions about LifeUs, we'll talk about it in the meeting. Um, just know, like I said, HoloQ was really great by dropping that nugget. I have to go back and look through HoloQ. I hadn't seen the theme language, so that's helpful. So it's good if that is the language that they're putting surrounding LiveFest, creativity, community, and connections. I love that. So um, when it comes to the agency is a creator network agency. It's a free program. So anybody who's here who's interested, you're welcome to join. It is a free program. It is something that TikTok uses to encourage people to continue to go live and continue to go live. And so agencies are there to support you, help you with keeping your live stream active, as well as keeping you giving you the ability to grow. Luna is live. Luna's live. I'm going to talk about that in a second. Let me talk about it now. Demi Diva is live. She's doing some AI show and tell that she's offering. We have Pastor Laverne who's live on audio. We also have Lady Esther who is live, and Luna is live. It looks almost like she's live on Live Studio. I feel like this is a Live Studio platform. So see y'all in the meeting. I haven't seen Luna live in weeks. She's so sweet. All right, appreciate you, friend. I'm about to get off shortly, y'all. So make sure you guys claim points and make sure. Yeah, she is. Yeah, she's on Live Studio. Okay, that's what it looks like. Um, and so make sure you claim your points. Make sure you are also getting getting your points. Getting your points for the Daily Heart Me if you haven't done so already. I just registered for the meeting and it stated, why does it state October 26th? I don't know why it states that, you all. Because that should be, did I not put the right link? Hmm. I don't think I would have messed that up because I had it open. Let me check if people, I don't know why I would have done that. Let me see, maybe the link reposted the old link when I clicked it. But that wouldn't have made sense, but it's possible. It's possible your girl did something wrong. Let me see. Yeah, that's the same link. I'm looking. Let me go back and look real quick. Yeah, interesting. It says November 6th. I'll have to, yeah, I'm gonna go back and look at it. I'll send the new one. When what I'm gonna do is just copy paste it straight from Zoom so you guys can see it. So when I send the reminder, I'll copy and paste it straight from Zoom. So hopefully that fixes whatever's happening. I'm not sure why it says that. It says November 6th on my Zoom. So I'm not sure why it's doing that. Thank you all. Appreciate you all. Okay. So I'm going to send a reminder. Anyone who's interested in the agency, what you're going to do is click my photo. Mini profile pops up. If you click my photo again, it takes you to my main profile. When it comes to the agency, it's a free program for TikTok. TikTok pays you and TikTok takes a percentage of your rewards that you in terms of the scale live rewards, and with their percentage that they take, they use that to pay agencies. So that's how it works. With that, um, I do Zoom meetings, one-on-ones. I go live twice a day. I also have a school platform. I give tips and strategies to go live. It's a great community of supporters that show up. We have a TikTok group chat for you to post your content, post your live, share it out. Others will share it too. So it's a great community. So I say all that because I'm talking fast, but you are welcome to join if you're interested. But you have to be going live. That's the first step. If you're not going live, then you want to make sure you get live access and then apply. Okay, so that's what I tell people: first go live, get used to going live, and then apply. Okay, you said I want to join. You're welcome to join. You have to click my photo here. The mini profile is going to pop up. If you click my photo again, it'll take you to my main profile. You lead up to C3. Thank you so much. Look at you, Holly Q. I told you, friend, you had a great live. Awesome, 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 friend. Um, when it comes to the agency, really quickly, there is an agency account. I'm going to put it hello in the chat, and I'm going to pin this, so make sure you follow this account. This is the agency account. When you officially apply, notifications will come through this account to tell you you've been accepted, and Launch Your Income Agency is the name of the agency. And then I will send you a message through this account where you have to fill out my contact form. You'll get access to my school platform after you fill out the contact form. It comes to you via automatic email. So all that happens. Let's see. Hold on. Trainer V. You said one more. Okay, hold on one second. It got filtered. One more. So TikTok pays you, or do you take a percentage from what we get to pay you? TikTok pays us, pays agencies. So Scale Live Rewards, do I need to explain that to you? Let me know if you know about the Scale Live Rewards. So TikTok, when you do your live, TikTok has the Scale Live Rewards that determine how much you earn from your live per live, and then you have these weekly missions. So TikTok says in a week you can earn up to 53% of the rewards in your live stream. TikTok takes the difference, and of that difference they pay agencies. Agencies get anywhere between like 2 and 3%. Just depends on how your community is performing, what's going on. And so TikTok uses that to pay agencies. It ain't a lot. When I say 2 to 3%, it really is. If you know how you're performing your live, then that really tells you a lot in terms of what agencies get. So, hello, Mercy. Appreciate your friend. And so just know TikTok is winning. Okay. So TikTok wins, you win, and the agency wins in terms of how people are paid up. But just know that that's how it works. It's not something where your percentage is paying the agency. TikTok gives you your percentage, and then they use what they want to use the remaining to pay agencies. Okay. Let me know if there's any questions, friends. If you apply to the agency, I will accept really quickly. But okay, thanks. You're welcome. When it comes to really quickly, if you are going live, put that in the chat for me real quick. And then I'm going to jump off because, like I said, I'm going to go get my little guy. And then I want to make sure I send out an email with the correct information for the meeting tonight. I don't know why it would have said that, guys. So it's baffling me. But I'm literally just going to copy paste what is exactly in Zoom. I'm not going to dress it up. We're just going to send what Zoom has. So that way you guys have it. Okay. So it'll be there for you all. And then if you are applying to the agency, let me know in the chat. And you're welcome to come back and still learn and grow. I'm happy to help you guys and answer questions. Anybody going live before I let you guys go? All right, everybody. And if you haven't claimed your points, click that up there. Claim your points. And we'll get going. All right. All right, appreciate you all. Thank you so much for being here. You're sending the email via TikTok message. I sent it to you already. Trainer V, you got an email from me on my email for the agency. You literally got an email from me about 2 hours ago. Yep. Me tonight is 7 p.m. Okay, 7 p.m. Eastern. Thank you for that heartbeat. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, let me go check. Okay, thanks. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, friends. I'll check with you guys later. I'll see you guys in about an hour. So let me get going. 7:30 Eastern. Perfect. Perfect. I'll see you guys in about an hour and we'll get going there. Take care. Good night. Bye bye. All right, friends. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all being here. I will see you all later. Take care.